Well, you know, I think I've droned on long enough.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Quark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
What a load of bullshit.
Hello, it's Master347. I'm playthrough of Final Fantasy V. And, well, unfortunately last time, although we did manage to make it to Jesus' castle and talk to Jesus himself, unfortunately kind of sacrificed himself to help destroy the antenna. One of the towers. Now the barrier's gone for the castle. But Jesus sacrificed himself in the process to get it done. He knew it was going to happen, but by the time he realised it was too late. But off screen, what I've done pretty much is just doing a job grinding back at the castle. And I'll show you what I've been doing so far. And I'm about to my thief now for a while, so I'm helping master that job. I'm not going to borrow mastering samurai for a bit. The last skill is pretty good, but not much to bear to master. As for sorcerer, I managed to get to that, but again, no point mastering it now because I don't have the magic anyway to actually fully use sorcerer, so there's no point. It doesn't get to rank 5 is good enough. And hunter, at some point I will switch back to him once I master my ninja, which I'm doing really nicely. As for other jobs though, for Galuf, I actually mastered the job. I mastered my ninja, now you can use 2 swords in each hand. You know you master it if it says well, the word master, and there's actually a few stars beneath the job class. So for him to turn into a sorcerer, probably only until I get back to level 5 or 6. Or probably max out all the way. But the pretty much like end game result, for those who are wondering, I want to try and master for Galuf and bartz. I want to master this job to some extent, at least get it to the second to last job to master. This one I master as well. It's mostly hunter and ninja, which you really want to get a good master for. And if I have time and stuff, then I might just try and master samurai and try seeing max out sorcerer. But it's hunter and ninja which is like the most important ones to master for them. For my magic users, I want to try. I've already done it for my black and basically summon. Getting the last job level for these two isn't worth it at all. It's just a giant race APB, so don't bother. Just get into these levels, level 6, level 5. Red mage on the master for the last skill. And you're probably wondering then what should I do after that then? Well, there's actually another reason why I want to master those 2 skills, particularly along with dual cast. But I won't tell you yet because we don't have access to it. So, but when I do, it'd be totally worth it. You'd be awesome. But yeah, although grinding is pretty useful and really helped me out with my red mage classes, yeah, it's still 999 APB, and that's a lot. So, you know, there are ways of getting a lot more APB later on. So I just wanted to grind it to an extent to that big when I find the best APB method to grind. Well, to pretty much to get the APB which I need, the ability points, then I pretty much master those jobs. I just wanted to get a bit of a head start, so I won't have to do it later on. But I will have to master these 2 jobs, 1 job each with bartz and Galuf, probably. So I'm going to stick bartz with ninja for the entirety until he's pretty much mastered it. Galuf, I'm just going to stick to basically him until he's about rank 5. Then I'm going to go up to an archer and have that master that. To start with that one. But yep, that's pretty much it for pretty much most likely to do for the main of the game. But anywho, then we do some optional stuff. There are 3 flashing points we can go to. 1 flashing point there, the one in the middle, is the Guido's cave. The other flashing point to the very left is the next place you need to go to afterwards. But the flashing point which I'm right here leads to an optional boss per se, an optional esper. So it's it isn't hard to find out where these things are, because when you're underwater and above, the map actually changes which location you go to. So we're going to go here. It's a short cave. I think there's a few fights that appear here in this cave exclusively. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I guess you don't do that then. So, here we go then. So basically, this is a secret part of the world which you can actually buy submarine. A certain enemy when they come across here. If they don't come across it straight away, then I say that until I do. But basically, there's also a Chugaway forest there, but the funny thing is we can't actually go to that forest yet. Let's see, will we encounter him? Nope. No, we do not. But, yeah, why don't you guys have to level 3 fair? Wow, none of them? Of course not. Well, it's summoning time. Shoot! But yeah, enemy is called shoat. You know when you see it, it's basically like a blue tiger thing, but it only has like one eye. Make sure you have some socks with you, or a sooner at least. Very important. Actually, speaking of which, I'm going to switch to my white mage class for this. Even though I do have the white mage there, I can't fully use all the magic available to it yet, because, well, I mean, the white mage, it only gets to level 3, so any more than that, it'd just be a waste, so no point. There we are, and the elf cloak. Okay then, so, I guess I can show off this forest. But it's pretty funny actually. Here's the Chugaway in question. A female Chugaway, we can't ride. So yeah, it's just there to say that you can't ride that Chugaway. But okay, so I'll be back in a bit once I find that monster. So see you guys then. There it is, shoat. This is the enemy you're looking for right here. Now be careful, every time you attack it like this, it will counter with an ability. So don't go everyone this attack willy-nilly, because it counters with Evil Eye, which guarantees to turn someone into a stone. So what we want to do is just attack it at a time and make sure you can heal up the soft. No matter what we're new to it, it will always use Evil Eye. Yeah, just be careful and stuff and don't go nuts over it. He only has about 5,000 HP, so it shouldn't take too long, but be careful of drain. But yeah, we should get rid of this guy in no time, he's not that tough. He only has like 5,000 HP. There we are! Damn it. And for beating shoat, we actually get his summon right here. There we are, got it. This is the beat in battle, and there you go. So just like the ramuh and golem, once you find shoat here, you'll use them in the menu. And what this summon does is, it actually a chance of turning one enemy into stone. It may not seem pretty good, because if I think it's probably a 10 enemies who like me the stone stuff, you'd be surprised that's actually not the case. Also, it could even be used against bosses. Yeah, you can turn certain bosses to stone. I'm actually showing this off later on, but there we go. Funny, most of the summons in, actually not most, all the summons in Galuf's world are actually optional. But there we go then. So I'm going to go back to the submarine. I'm going to meet you guys back at Guido's cave. I need to show you where it is because it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's basically to the very the middle part of the right of the map, underwater. So I'm just going to go there off screen to save some time and just going through the old-fashioned way. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I am now back. Oh yeah, be careful in that cave, like with an iron dress and the druid. They actually can be pretty tough to fight. They're quite a bit of health, so pretty much use hopefully the Titan summon to help you out. So be careful of that. But that's pretty much it really for that. That's all we need to go there just to find that show summon. But here we are, right here. This is where the island sank. Exdeath sank it. So let's go. There aren't any items here or treasures. It's a bit of a maze, a bit of a puzzle per se, but nothing too difficult. Oh man, are any of these insectoids over there? These moves aren't too tough, not compared to the ones before, so yeah. Yeah, I used to be spamming Titan and with my Earthware, we're going to be doing quite a lot. But I'm mostly doing optional stuff here today, because the next part is pretty long, main story-wise. So I want to get some of the optional stuff out of the way, so that way I can do it later on. I have caution and galuf, otherwise I would have kryptonite with double weapon or something to do like twice as much damage, but no point really. There's only 2 of them. Yeah, I'll try bolt 2. Oh, I guess you can then red feast for them if you really want to. Not really too tough. At this point, I'm just going through different job classes, trying to master certain levels now. Just managing my ability points carefully. But I will switch back to certain jobs for carrying to certain boss fights to give myself an easier time. Especially when they for the fact that the boss in Crash does not give you any APP. Oh yeah, I guess I'll put a time magic in that actually. No, put you back in that healing staff. Screw us, stick with the corners. But, health waves, there we are. Yeah, I put you up, I think you stick with summon. There's a lot of damage to enemies, so I'll leave with that. Just need to go this way. There's actually a bit of a puzzle here. So move this. There we are. Which one was it again? I think it was this one. If I'm wrong, I suppose I open these doors. There we go. It's this one right here. No, it was the other one. Yeah, it's a bit of a puzzle. You need to open these doors the right way, so that way you can actually get towards Guido's cave. I wonder if shoat will work on him. This is Demon Eye. Yeah, it does, there you go. That's Demon Eye for you, before I show it off. I haven't really shown Earthen Wall, because I don't really need it yet. But, don't worry, I'll be showing it off soon enough today in this part, because we'll be fighting another optional boss, who is much tougher. And require a lot more preparation. Oops, sorry, it goes too fast. It's the way this... It goes too fast because it's like that in the game and I can't really change it. So it's either going through super fast. This was it. There we go. Let's open that way. And then we can go back forth. Yeah, there aren't any treasures to get here. It's just those treasure chests just there to help get the way. I might as well summon shoat them for a while. Of course, if the enemy is immune to break or being turned to stone, then just summon this from the register. You probably noticed that sometimes when I use magic or stone side effects, nothing happens. That's because the enemy have super strong magic defense, or the fact that they're just completely immune. Yeah, the magic defense I think also determines basically if certain spells are hit. Yeah, we know it's heavy. Alright, there we go. There's also an enemy here that actually drops a certain staff. that can be useful. But the guy's like 7,000 HP and it's pretty much tough to take him down in time. I don't know if I come across him, but... Right, there we go. But yeah, pretty much near the end of the game, like very near the end of the game, grinding APB won't be a problem, like, at all. But I'd rather not go to the last area just to grind APB. I'd rather do it as soon as possible. Here we are, this is the right way. Jeez, just these guys again and again. There are other enemies here too, besides the radiators. Maybe that other someone must be aware or something. Whatever. But yeah, even if I have mastered all the jobs I needed to in time, might just switch to other jobs as well, just to experiment and stuff, and totally not break the game, because then it'd be really boring. Yeah. I might try another Bard, because mastering Bard is actually very easy. It's one of the easier jobs to master. So I might just try that actually. Here we go. There's a secret passage right here. Which leads to this. There we go. Now we can go forward. There it is. This is it. Metamorpha. He randomly changed into another summon at some point. I wonder if he's immune to stone. Maybe I can kill him before that happens. Yeah, let's see. No, he's immune to it. See, if he weren't, then I'll be able to turn to stone. Either that or he has super high defense. I don't know if I would beat him in time now. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow, I did. I beat him before he transformed. Huh. But yeah, he can actually drop a certain... I think maybe it's like a wear or drop or something, but it's a certain staff you can get from him. But again, I'm not going to bother trying to get it, but you can if you want. Assume you can beat him in time. Double dance. You're so awesome. Yeah, seems to be more secret passages here. Well, not secret, just a bit more hidden. Now find out for this guy. But yeah, the next fight we're going to be doing is actually optional. It's really tough. Maybe I could say the toughest boss in the whole game. And you can't fight this guy later, it's only temporary. We're going to do pretty much in this pretty much galuf's world. You'll see soon enough. You know, quite preparations for that guy. Alright, here we go. But yeah, it's just basically a bit of a maze. But luckily there is no treasure here, so don't worry about that. we are. Oh, not even much damage. There we go. Yeah, Comet's damage is a bit random. Something does a little, something does a lot, but that's pretty much how it works with that move. Yep, it is. But yeah, I do like this game, but also one of my favourite in the Final Fantasy series, but even I can admit there are flaws with it. So basically we can see on the boss fight and we can push over it. That's because of the dodge system, if you know what you're doing. There's some boss fights, which I told you, which I could have been even cheaper too, but again, to have some variety and not be completely bored, I didn't want to show that off. Here we go. A turtle? Jump in the pond? Yeah, sure. Yep, and here we go. Just go up here, we're done. Hey, what's up with this turtle? But stop it. Hey, this is pretty fun. Will you please stop? He talked, didn't he? Sage Girl, I'm so sorry. You mean this turtle's Sage Girl? Sorry. By the briny beard of Neptune. Look what you did. Well, I'm alright. We're awfully sorry. No time for that. We must hurry. You mean Exdeath? Precisely. What he seeks is in Moray Forest. Moray Forest? Just west of Surgate Castle. It's where Exdeath was born. 500 years ago, evil spirits sealed it in that to turn into a tree, into a monster. That was Exdeath. For 500 years, he was sealed there, until 30 years ago when he broke out. You mean until the battle of the Dawn Warriors? Correct. Dragoon and the others did well, using the crystals to seal him up, but he managed to break out. That was our fault. No, I'm not saying that. Sealed things break now and then, but this time we must defeat him. Where is he? Moray Forest. He seeks something there. Moray Forest. In Moray Forest? For Ziza, and the end of Exdeath. Let's go. Moray Forest is a living thing, and will attack any who enter it. Take this with you. Elder's Branch. What's this? Elder's Branch, part of the text of the seal. Only with this can you enter the forest. Now hurry, Exdeath is already on his way there now. Right. Peace goes to the forest to protect that which he seeks. But okay then. So, can we teleport out of here? A useful shortcut actually. Yes we can. Let's get the heck out. Better get a long way. There we go. Okay then. So now I'm going to meet you guys to pretty much the last place we can go on a submarine. All the way to the left, past Surgate Castle. Is actually another village which we're going to visit. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, I am back. As you notice, there's no cave or anything this time, so what do? All you do is rise up from this exact spot. And if we did it correctly, there we go! We arrive in the secret village. We're getting hit by the dragons, so we only get through submarine. And here's the next place, Mori Village. Where did you come from? Wandering into a little border village like this? They say that 500 years ago, something beautiful was sealed up somewhere in the forest to the east. Out of desire, often comes evil. Living forest as Mori protects the seal. No one can enter the Mori forest east of here. There are a few things we can get. I think there's only one item we can actually find here, actually. It's around here somewhere. There we go, hunting knife. You can get another hunting knife, but if we go back here, locked from the inside. We'll do something about that until later on, but remember that for a bit later. And there's something else to do in the pub here too. You guessed it, there's another piano, but this one actually isn't hidden. Looks like our piano playing sound much better. Just a bit more and I'll be a piano master. Yep. If he says that, that means you got 7 out of 8 pianos. There's one more piano left, which we can't do yet, but once we do, we pretty much master the raised piano. But go to the magic shop first, because yep, it's time to get the level 5 of all magic, and it costs quite a lot. So all that girl I got during grinding was pretty much not too ridiculous. So you get level 3 elemental spells, which are pretty awesome. They do a lot of damage, especially for sorcerer as well. We also get the level 3 of cures, so that's nice. Cure 3 is the best one to get, but also Reflect and Berserk. And let's have a look at this one. Demi 2, Haste 2, and oh, Demi 2 basically is pretty much like quarter. So instead of cutting HP in half, it cuts it by 1/4 instead. But like 3/4, I think like 3/4 or something. Whereas there's a lot more damage. Haste 2 is what you expect. Pretty much grants haste with the entire party. So again, pretty damn sweet. Okay then. The weapon shop I think has 1 or 2 things you can get here, but it's mostly the armor shop I'm interested in. Okay, yes, right, diamond equipment. Nice. So let's see. Luminous robes. Get 2 of those. A diamond armband. I guess I'll get 2 of those for now, for later on. 1 diamond plate. You know, in case the diamond plate is there, just in case, you know, I don't need the bone armor and actually need to heal. Diamond armor. That's nice. See, a shield and helm. I guess the tiger mask will do as well. Nice. Alright, let's equip this bad boy stuff on and see what it does. Yeah, the Durin Mail does pretty much have really good defenses, and the Paris is good for extra strength, but however that live XP with deep. I think I like the stick actually with the Paris for a bit. It decreases my defense by 1, but it increases my strength a bit more, so I think that's really good for me. Ooh, there we go. Hope headbands, that's nice. Get the diamond stuff on there. Very nice. I don't bother with the diamond glove because you have the Genji glove, which is like much better. I told you it's going to last for quite a while, so don't bother with getting that. I'm going to stick with the hair ornament and earth ray for now because half MP damage and the fact it increases HP damage, but I got an extra of those waves just in case. Eventually we're going to be getting better summons and stuff, so until then I'm just going to use the spares. But I got it again just in case, because again, Titan still has some use here. There won't be until much later until we finally get some better summons, but yeah, for a long time we've been using Titan. With the Earth Wave, increases our Earth damage even more, so pretty worth it. Let's see, as for weapons, not that much actually. You don't need the Elven Bow, not really, but the Air Dancer is actually pretty nice. What's good about it is, it actually increases the strength of your arrow technique, of wind attacks. So my blue mage equipped, if my blue mage, a person with blue mage is going to equip that, arrow 1, 2, and you probably guessed, eventually when we get arrow 3, they will do even more damage. So again, very, very nice. Now, we could actually go into the forest if we wanted to. However, there's one more thing I actually want to do now. And this is probably like the toughest fight I'm going to do the entire game. So I'll see you guys back when I gone back on the hero dragon. Oh, whoops. Wrong menu. There we go. See that blue flashing thing there next to the Exdeath's castle? That's the hero dragon. So I'm going to go all the way back and basically go on there, and then we're going to go into a hidden cave, which we can pretty much only do right here or in Galuf's world, where we can find a certain secret boss and get a ton of gil while at it. So I'll see you guys then. This is going to be the toughest fight so far. But I'll see you later. Alright, I am back. I changed my job classes specifically because I'm going to need both the maximum magic of white, time, black and summon magic here. So not going to switch back to a red mage. This boss does give APB, but it's only like 3 APB and that's like minuscule. So it's not worth sticking to my red mage class just to get a little bit extra APB. So no. I also switched basically both the sorcerers, and also beforehand you're going to want to at least have ice-free magic. Very important. You can use that with the swords with ice-free, because this boss free against ice. He's also undead, so that's useful. Also, you're going to want the float spell back in Sergei Castle, so make sure you get that. Very important against this boss. Also, make sure you have the golem summon. Again, very important. But yep, that's pretty much it. But even then, it's still pretty tricky. But okay then, let's do this. You may probably notice this cave. Yeah, it looks ordinary and stuff, it just leads to the other side, but it actually holds a secret. If you go down here, you notice a little hole. You probably might not notice it if you didn't go that far in, but yeah, it's pretty easy on a secret. Alright, these guys are weak against Earth, but they're also absorb it. Yeah, it's a bit weird that yeah, don't ask. Alright, there we go. Don't worry, I'll heal up soon enough when we get to the destination point. I also got twins a different ability as well, because on my American Ninja I learned the twin ability, which is pretty sweet. And with it, it allows me to pretty much make an afterimage of myself to avoid 2 physical attacks. Very important. You're gonna want to use that. These guys aren't tough, just annoying. You probably think, why not just buy diamond stuff for these guys as well? I'm true, I could have done that, but again, it will cost quite a lot of money. So you know, I want to at least I want to save some for later on, because there's a lot more expensive when I get later on in the game. Let's try the Ifrit summon instead. Will that do even more damage instead? Oh no! Fire 3 does more damage than Ifrit. That's sad. Ow! I didn't know they did that. Ugh. Ouch. Well, good time in to use my Cure 3 spell. Ugh. Ouch. Pretty much heals 1000 HP on the board, or 900, but it's pretty much the best healing spell in the game. Oh, enough with the criticals! Alright. Time for Fire 3. I gotta get the Heroin one because it halves my MP I can do, so that's pretty good. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I didn't even realise it. I should have equipped my Ice Ward. Yeah, actually I'll do that as well before I get to the boss. The Ice Ward increases my ice damage then by ice by extra 50%. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I think I will actually. Right, there we go. Jeez. Here we are, here's the door in question. Now you notice these, whenever time you start walking a few steps, you start getting GIL and stuff. Like you get 10 GIL, 20 GIL, and it just keeps getting double and doubled. Well, when you get a certain amount, you'll be fighting a monster called the GIL Snapper. Now before you fight this guy, you're going to want to use float. Yeah, you can use float in and outside of battle. This helps to protect you from certain attacks and stuff, or floor hazards. But it's also useful beforehand if you know the boss will always use Quake just before you kill it. So, with that in the way, I can pretty much help myself out here. And then we use a few Ifrits here. But yeah, I didn't think of that, yeah. Where's my Ice Ward? It increases the amount of ice damage by 50% and I'm using Ice 3. So yeah, that's perfect. Also, a magic we use for white is Blink. Blink basically gives you an after image, so her job basically is to just cast Blink on herself and Reyna, and then when these two guys have been, when their twin runs out, they can just cast twinning themselves again for a free image, so it saves you to do it to them. And Ferris's main job is to use Golem to pretty much protect us as an extra precaution, and also, very importantly, to the main source of damage with Ice 3. I think it's pretty annoying here. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This guy has some really annoying evasion, so my attacks won't work as much. I forgot about that. Yeah, every time I try and use the physical attack, it might not do as much damage. Yeah, just in case, I'll give to aim instead. So, yeah, I forgot about that. I guess leave you with Twin for the time being. Yeah, I'll leave you with Twin and see maybe his attack will do more damage. If not, I guess he could be like an assistant healer, I suppose. Till we get out of a pinch. But, alright then. I got floats, everyone. Let's do this. There we go, found 10 GIL, found 20, and it actually just keeps doubling and doubling until you get a ton of GIL. But at a certain point, yep, here we go. Boss time. Ah, damn it. Of course. Twin, hurry. Oof. White. Blink. Summon. Golem. Earth Wall. What it does is that he will keep blocking certain attacks if we can't dodge them in time. twin. But yeah, it doesn't always go where I want it to go. Alright, Phoenix. Luckily with my golem it creates a quick bartz from attacks. So there's that. Alright, and me to do the attacks with Ice Free. With my Ice Wall, I should be doing even more damage to him. Also, this boss is actually undead. Okay. Ice Free. Sword. Ice Free. Let's see, a blink. Let's see. And sometimes don't get to summon back Earth and War. Nope, we don't need it yet, so that's cool. Alright then, let's see if my ice will do much damage. Decent. Oh, looks like counter turtle every time. Be careful with turtle because with it, and let's see, heal 3. Okay, summon golem, don't need it now. Nope, I'm okay for the moment. I'm gonna recast twin. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna defend because, well, if I counter attack with me and, well, put blink, eventually I'm gonna have to recast. There we are. I guess I didn't need aim. Ah, dang it. Okay, so my golem is now run out. Because if it didn't, then you'd be able to block that attack. As you noticed, what's annoying is that, well, yeah, what's really annoying is that his turtle does a lot of damage, but also can cast, also poison you, which sucks. And antidote. This is a really tough fight, so you gotta be in your A game. There we go. I guess it's nice like if someone's actually block with and let's see, white and blink. But yeah, I'm being very careful here and not just attacking like nuts. You gotta play it very safe. I guess I could use a potion. A potion restores a lot more of your health. Ooh. And blink. This is why I have also that blink as well, just in case. And ice free. This is pretty much the entire fight. It's pretty nerve-wracking because things could easily go wrong here. Oh, thank you. Ooh, thank you for blocking there. Very nice. Right, I'd better put floaty actually if I forget. Ooh. There we go. Probably apply my twin. Ooh. Let's see, do I need my golem? And this was the entire fight, it's nerve-wracking. Just trying to make sure that my defenses are up. Alright, put blink back on you, you're gonna need it. See, with blink, it allows me to dodge attacks without wasting my golem. So therefore I won't use for this time. Oh yeah, I can see why I went aim. Nope. Ugh, thank you, blink. Ugh. Is my golem okay? Nope. Alright, time to put my blink back on for you. Okay. This guy has a lot of health, like 30,000 something HP. So again, pretty nerve-wracking. Luckily with the hair ornaments, I'm not using nearly much as MP when casting magic. So that's make it useful. Oop. Uh-oh. Time for some blink. Yeah, look, all of his attacks are physical, which is why I can prepare for it. Ugh, dang it. Looks like my other turtle went out. Time to re-summon Golem. And it's, yeah, it's really nerve-wracking. Also, like I said, he's undead. So, if you have a bard, you could cast a Requiem on him and stuff, and do a ton of damage that way. But yeah, as you can see, his attack, I think it causes poison and blind. In this case, I don't really care about him being blinded, that's not the end of the world there. But, the poison's going to be annoying. Okay, let's see. And you cast my blink. As long as everyone's floating, because at the end he will cast pretty much Earthquake. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Ooh, you found my twin. And just in case, I'll give you a potion. Actually, I think I give my blink to, I'll give it to you. You need it more than me. Okay. Alright, so do I need to apply my golem? Yep, I do. So don't very that from time to time whenever you get hit. Nope. Nope. Time for more blink. There! See? Before he dies, cast his Earthquake, which pretty much a kill the entire pie. Hey, we won! And guess what? We have to fight this guy multiple times. We're trying to wrestle our way through money and stuff. But yeah, this is how pretty much that guy works. Oh boy. And that's pretty much the whole fight. It's not easy, it's nerve-wracking, and praying that, you know, things work out. Oh, yep, see, I thought so. When you use a turtle, it casts poison and blind. But in this case, I don't care if she's blinded so much because, well, blind only affects physical attacks, doesn't affect magic. So, yep. Alright, there we go. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep walking back and forth between this cave. And every few steps again, you'll be fighting the GIL turtle and stuff. As you can see, I'm running low on MP and stuff. So, but I'm going to be using a few ethers. In this case, I'm not afraid to do this because I really need the money. I'm not wasting my elixirs. Do not waste your elixirs on this. And elixirs for the restore HP and MP. Don't do that. That's stupid. Don't do that. Just no. You need your elixirs for later on. Trust me, it's important. So I'm pretty much using my ethers instead. Alright then. So every time you walk by now, you can find the GIL turtle. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep fighting this guy until I get all the... Oh crap. I didn't know he did a back attack. Of course he does. Of course he does. So, I'll see you guys then when I survive this. Yeah. Forget about that. I pretty much went through all of my ethers trying to almost beat this second time. Even though I did, bartz didn't make it out. Alive. But yeah, you can fight them multiple. Pretty much fight them multiple times after they get that 2,000 working GIL. But it gets pretty tough because one, if you like, pretty much like you saw back there, he can back attack you, which really makes you to a pretty lousy start. And secondly, you won't have MP and stuff by the time you have time to fight back and all that. But you can really go to like thousands of, like 40,000 or something like GIL and stuff. But there are other strategies out there. Again, there's the Bard and Requiem. But I just want to show the optional boss to you guys. But you can redo that 5 minutes if you want, walking through that floor and get to turn the GIL. And you can only do it in that part of the game. But these I show it off to you guys. So yeah. Next time we're actually going to go through Moray Forest. I want to say it was a separate part because that place can be pretty long and pretty annoying going through the whole thing. But I'm going to switch back to my other job classes now and rearrange a few things and also buy a few other things off screen. I'm going to need I need a few extra things going through that forest. Just to make my life a bit easier. But with that, is Maximum 347. Going to the RGD platformer. Stay classy.